Alright, well everybody knows that the Rives are the distance king in the game since they were introduced in September of 2021, I think it was. But how much further do they really go as opposed to the Ballista Pros? Uh, let's take a look at it. I'm going to throw a bunch of shots with the Extra Glide Big Skip Ballista Pro, and then I'll do the same thing with the Extra Glide Big Skip Rive. I'm going to average them up and see what the results are. And I'm doing this on Oak Hill Hole 3 and a bit of a 3-head wind to get some wind into it. You could do it on the practice field, but there's no wind there, so I really wanted to see what impact the wind had on the distance for both discs. So I'm going to mute the audio, and then we're going to fast forward also, so you don't have to sit here and watch all the throws, and then we'll be back and talk about the math. All right? Okay, we're back. So over those 6 throws, the Ballista Pro averaged 510 feet. With the Rive, and I did take out the second throw because the skip got nerfed, over 6 throws averaged 548 feet. So a difference of 38 feet, which is pretty close to what I was thinking, just sort of, intuitively based on my experience, about 30 to 40 feet. So, is that huge? On a hole like this where you've got one big drive, I mean, it's not huge, but I'd rather have a 120-foot throw in as opposed to a 160-foot throw in, especially in a 3-wind, headwind. I'm thinking on some holes like Ikigai Springs hole 7, where you have 3 big drives to even get close to the green. I think it becomes much more significant there, obviously. Over 3 drives, you're looking at a difference of 120 feet further back from the pin if you're throwing the Ballista Pro than the guy is throwing the Rive. And on that specific hole, that is huge. So, yeah, the Ballista Pro is still a great disc. It's still fantastic on a bunch of holes, but I think you get some of the longer holes and some of the more adverse wind conditions, you're really wishing you had that Rive in the bag. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting comparison. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you around the valley.